As I was saying, does anyone know the first major sign of Qiyamah? No one? Any of the uncles? Major sign of Qiyamah, first major sign. Uncle, do you know? First major sign. I can find it.
Day of...
No. It's Imam Mahdi. He will come. He will be born, and then he will be Imam, and he wouldn't say that he is Imam Mahdi. He's not the Mahdi, but as he goes, everyone says he is, and then he becomes Imam Mahdi. Then, at the time of Imam Mahdi, later on, then does anyone know who comes?
Prophet Isa comes.
No, that's after a lot. Anyone know?
Dajjal.
Yes, Dajjal. Does anyone know about tiny story about Dajjal?
Illuminati's believe in him.
Okay. So basically, there was a Sahabi, which I'm not sure about him. He was with his crew, and they washed up on an island, and they wanted to stay the night in the island. When they were there, they had to speak to the leader, and that leader was Dajjal. They didn't know that. Then Dajjal asked them, "Who are you?" They said their names, and they just washed up. And then he asked, "Has Hazrat Isa alayhi wasallam been born?" They said yes. "Has Hazrat Nabi Muhammad been born?" They said yes. Then he said, "My time is close." Then he said, "I am Dajjal. I will come." And then he said, when Hazrat Nabi Muhammad passes away, my time will be more closer. And then after, Dajjal will come, and he will rule for a period of 40 days. He will come in Iraq, I think. It's in Iraq, in a place called Isfahan. Yeah. City of Iran, present day of Isfahan. All the Jews will be his followers. He will have fire in one hand and water in the other, and the fire will be water and the water will be fire. When he rules for 40 days, the first day is equivalent to 1 year, the second day is to 1 month, the third day is to 1 week, the remaining days will be normal days. He will then have Jannah and Jahannam in his hand. His Jahannam is our Jannah, and his Jannah is their Jahannam. He will first go to a man. He says he will first kill him and bring him back to life, and then he will say his first message is to I am Allah, I am God. So he kills a man and brings him back to life, and that man goes to his Jannah. And then he kills this another man. This man in Medina. Because Dajjal's not allowed to be in Medina or Makkah. That's the only two cities he can't go. He goes, he takes him out, and then he kills that man and brings him back to life. He says, "Now I've got more trust that you're not Allah and that you're Dajjal." He then brings lots of people, parents alive, and then after, Hazrat Isa alayhi wasallam will come in Medina. Do you know where?
Is it in Medina?
Yeah, Medina. No, not Medina. Yes, Syria. On top of the. It's called the minaret of Masjid Damascus. He will come, and then do you know what time, what salah he comes in?
Is it Maghrib or Asr?
No. Fajr, yeah. He comes in Fajr, and then at that time Imam Mahdi is leading Jamaat. When Hazrat Isa alayhi wasallam comes, Imam Mahdi goes to Isa and says, "Can you please lead Jamaat?" But Hazrat Isa alayhi wasallam doesn't take that. He then Hazrat Isa alayhi wasallam is praying the Jamaat, and Imam Mahdi is leading, and it just shows how a normal person is leading a prayer for a prophet. But at that time, Dajjal's army is outside, and Isa alayhi wasallam's army is inside in the mosque. He will come, and then but Dajjal doesn't know that Isa alayhi wasallam has came yet. When he goes outside, all of the Dajjal army runs away, and then what happens is all the non-believers, they will hide. So let's say a non-believer hides behind the tree will just go back to life and say, "There's a non-believer behind me," and his army will kill him. After he kills him, Isa alayhi wasallam becomes king for 40 years. Well, he's not king, he rules for 40 years. And when he rules, he will marry, have children, he abolishes taxes, kills all pigs and everything. He will actually 45 years, and he will be buried next to Hajj Nabi Muhammad's grave. Does anyone know where that is?
Medina Mosque.
Yeah, Medina. Does not everyone?
The Prophet's Mosque.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, after the 40 years, does Majuj and
Yajuj come. Yeah. Yajuj come. So, anyway, after when Yajuj they're like a big army. Basically, what happens is they make a wall in between them.
yeah, a dam.
Yeah, and then every time they break a bit, Allah like renews it. He makes it back.
And they go to sea.
Yeah, and then they'll be 10 times greater than the human race. And then when the wall breaks, they escape and they go everywhere. By that time, Allah Ta'ala tells Isa alayhi wasallam to go to the mountains, cause basically, top of the mountains. And Isa alayhi wasallam will Yajuj and Majuj, they kill anything in sight. They legit break anything, and yeah.
And they'll be so hungry that when they enter the ocean, the back of the ocean, the back of the Yajuj and Majuj won't even have a sip of water.
Yeah.
I was reading this book and then it said that Dajjal will come, and the sign of when Dajjal will come is that when nobody's thinking about him.
I'm not sure about that. But after all this is the main thing, the horn. When the horn blows, there'll be no Muslim alive. All because in the Quran it says the good people, so all the best Muslims, they will die more quicker than the rest, so the baddest Muslim will die last. And then when the horn blows, there'll be no Muslim alive, and only the Kafirs and they will be alive. And then
And once Yajuj and Majuj have destroyed everything, there'll be these people that shoot bow and arrows into the sky and say,
Yes.
"Oh, we've killed the sky people."
Yeah. So anyway, now we're in Qiyamah. The people, does anyone know how long it would take for the reckoning to start? It'd take around about 50,000 years to just start. All the people, they will go to each prophet. They will go to Adam alayhi wasallam, Nuh alayhi wasallam, Ibrahim alayhi wasallam, Musa alayhi wasallam. They'll go to everyone and say, "Oh, can you please tell Allah to start the reckoning?" But Adam alayhi wasallam say, "Oh, I've done a sin myself. I have ate that apple from that tree." I will go to Musa and they will say, "Oh, I've killed a man. I need to worry about myself." He goes to lots of people, and then at last they go to Hajj Nabi Muhammad. They go to him, and then he tells Allah to start the reckoning. He starts the reckoning, and there's one more thing.
Is it true that the earth, the sun is going to come really close?
It will be a mile above your head.
And Allah would give shade under his throne to some people.
Yeah. And you know when I said Dajjal will be killed, at the same time Shaitan will be killed as well. So also, I think any more questions? No questions. That's it. Wait.
What specific people will he put under his throne from the sun?
Under the sun, the good people, basically the Allah's friends are like imams, them, and pious people as well. He will protect them. Yeah.
When you said all the Muslims would go away, only the Kafirs would stay.
Yeah.
What would happen to them?
The Muslims or the Kafirs?
The Kafirs.
The Kafirs, they will be still there, and when the horn blows, they will die as well.
Oh.
And Hazrat Israfil alayhi wasallam will blow the horn again, and then will blow the sur again, and then everyone come back to life.
The souls will go up to Allah, and the earth will be destroyed.
Allah commands Hazrat Israfil alayhi wasallam to kill everyone. He says, "Have you killed everyone?" He says, "I have to kill the angels." So he kills the angels. Then he says, "Oh Allah, I have to kill Shaitan." He kills Shaitan, and Allah asks, "Who's left is alive? You and me." Only Hazrat Israfil alayhi wasallam and Allah is alive. He said, "Kill yourself." Then Hazrat Israfil alayhi wasallam kills himself. The way in the grave to protect yourself is to reach for a mulk before you sleep. it just protects you. That angel will protect you. Like, I think if you sinned in the grave, snakes, things, bad things will come. But if you reach for a mulk, you get protection from Allah. Yeah.
So for example, if you done something like bad on the road, would that, like, if a tree was next to you while you were doing something bad, would the tree be the witness?
Or in the real life.
Yeah.
Day of Qiyamah, yeah. Because you can't hide anything from Allah. The thing is, Allah will ask each part of the body, what has He done good? So He will, you know, when you're in like this salah position and you get up. Let's say you use the floor and get up. This part will speak and say, what has He done for you? Like, done nothing. In salah, He always use the floor. That's why you're supposed to use your hands. And then when He does it, He will say, oh no, this person has used my thing to pray salah properly. When you do tasbih, if you like use something else, that wouldn't speak for you, but your fingers will. They'll say, this person done tasbih for me. Yeah. Any more questions? No. والأصل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والأصل إن الإنسان في الليل يتذكر بأن في تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم كل أمر سلام حتى مطلع الفجر